The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
See, I do it fun, dog. I ain't the best in the world, but I can play. Yeah.
To throw is Bridgewater.
Woo!
And that'll wind up incomplete.
I had to try you.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second
my protection
down.
good. I'm good.
I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula.
Till
When
they
you go
play
on the
the
road, as you
right
mentioned,
when they
being
put
an underdog,
them
winning
pass
the
rushes
turnover battle is a big key.
inside.
And this one's playing out in this one.
Got it.
That's going to be caught. And so
I done played the
close,
Pacers,
he
dog.
gets it to
I
the
know
wall.
how it is,
Out
dog.
of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put
You got to worry about him no more. I believe he played his last game with them.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks.
No, I believe he played his last game with the Patriots. I believe he's going to play again, but I'm just saying, I don't think he's coming back over there.
They'll run it with Kamara.
Get in there, boy.
For the score, touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from a yard out, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that's
Nah, because when the pocket break down, what I'm gonna do?
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it.
You know what I'm saying?
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that showed a little
Nah,
bit of
he ain't got no skateboarders, bro. If he had a skateboard, I definitely, man, what? There'll be more people playing with the same.
As he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, why kick the
Able to
ball off?
slither by. And he'll
I'm
probably
surprised
wish
we made
he
that. Good
reconsidered
tackle.
here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
But conventional football.
Think Chiefs gonna beat the Texans this week?
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green
If I
light,
wasn't
red
there,
light.
boy, that
Green
was
light means
house.
go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The catch and run there, good for
16 because he was tired.
First. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Yeah, I just gotta get
This
up.
is caught by Watkins.
Oh, come on, man. Watkins ain't shaking niggas like
He's going
that,
to get
man.
this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch
What the-
tape because you know he's a heck of a
That's
player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now a first down carry here from
Oh,
McCoy.
man.
They'll get the first down and more inside
These
the
pursuit
20.
angles on
And
this
he gets
game.
it all
Terrible,
the way
man.
down to the 3. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, it's a nice running right there. That's what got him the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, man, super
A tale
play.
of 2 extremes. First
Super
carry,
play.
he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead.
Ooh, Cam, get in there, boy. Good
And that
defense.
one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Mahomes.
Get him! Get him!
Can't get a throw.
Good stuff.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Butker able to put this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how.
I wonder why they won't let me put Taysom Hill at wide receiver, man. That's bullcrap. Taysom Hill need.
They managed the clock exactly right.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Exactly. Taysom Hill need to be able to go in every position in him.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're only
No. Come back. We gotta do something else.
Clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time, don't they?
All the time. They know what they want to get done.
Right here.
And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now a pass hauled in downfield. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I think this is the look we're looking for. I think this is the one. You're the one.
Bridgewater.
You're the one. Oh, come on, Mike.
It's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He's back to throw.
Oh, he got bumped.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I need to let him get this one, cuz.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And Gibbs got it.
Hurry up. Get him.
First down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
Hurry up.
Here's Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they
so
stopped
here we
it.
go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick is right there.
Good stuff, boy.
And that will tie things at 17-all. So a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes.
Hey, that's how it ice the kicker, dog. You got to have ice in your veins to predict where it's going.
First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball,
let's go.
Scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
All right, man. What should we do, dog?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to
give
a
me
field goal and
my
give the other team a
catch,
chance.
man. Come
they control their
on.
own destiny now. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Teddy doing
An
a good job
incomplete
getting out
pass
of there,
leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Give it to him. He ain't got no escape artist or nothing, dog. He getting
Bridgewater now.
Oh! X was right
And
there.
down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
You can't let that happen, dog.
3rd and
Oh,
long
man,
now
this
after
is
the
bad.
sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Watch the whip. Kill, kill, kill.
Hold up.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short
That's
of
all or
first.
nothing,
They
dog.
get 12
Here it
yards
is,
back, but it
cuz.
still leads to a 4th and long. The temptation to go for it probably there.
Yeah, man. Our defense can't stop,
I
man.
think you're right. I
Can't
think
sit
that
it
you
like
absolutely
that,
have to punt it away and trust your
be
defense,
real, bro.
especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy
real,
that, though,
cuz.
line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Good job, FT! Let's go, FT! Let's go, FT!
But it
Woo!
with a first down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited
Man, y'all
about.
already know,
Big
cuz.
plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline.
That's why you
after
the
that
best,
catch. They're fired
cuz.
out. That's a big game.
That's touchdown.
Bridgewater.
Ooh, that nigga came and got me from running on.
Chiefs sack.
Damn, man, you must have had that nigga on
That huge
spy
loss
blitz or
on the
something, dog.
sack
Ain't no
makes this
way.
job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Go with the money, dog.
Here's Bridgewater. This is caught.
Good catch, Ted again.
And he'll go
Let's
down
freaking
the
go,
field.
boy.
It is inside the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. Puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
I don't know about this, guys.
First down, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right.
Get him!
He's
Touchdown,
gonna
let's go.
take a shot
Game
to
time.
the end zone.
Y'all like, oh my God!
Would have been a
That's how y'all gonna do me, man.
Instead, it's
Possession,
second
catch, and
down.
everything. Y'all make the nigga jump out of bounds. Wow.
And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Oh, man, he
Especially
really
tough
don't like
in the
me,
middle
bro.
third of the field where he threw that one.
He really don't like the Saints. Telling you. In real life or the
From
game.
the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Ooh.
Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. But I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Alright.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Out of the
Good catch,
backfield,
boy.
that's complete to Kamara. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Yeah, something.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's
On to the
second and
next
8.
overtime. I ain't tripping. See, some people think it's the end of the game right there. It's not. Right, you got a whole nother quarter, dog. Whole
One
nother
overtime. How
overtime.
about 2? We need another.
Even if I kick the field goal, right? They still go,
Second
exactly. They still gonna give you a
in
chance to
just a
score.
moment.
I tell you, that's why people, you gotta know the rules, dog. You gotta know the rules, cause if you don't, it might cost you. Right. Go ahead, baby. If you cold here.
Shit! Watch the shit!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
There we go, here we go. Shit, shit! That's right. Yeah. Under 10, 10. Drop. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Right here. In the ball.
Really?
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Let me try something right quick. I got an idea. Put you right here. Right there. Got an idea, man. Gotta pull a rabbit out the hat right here, man. Gotta pull a rabbit out the hat right here, man.
Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT.
See it right here.
Mike 50. Go. Mike's 50, Mike's hey. I got you.
As a matter of fact, since it is this,
I'm coming after you. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. He gets it complete to him. Well, this is going to depend on the spot.
Should I go?
It's not a very generous one.
Should
it looks
I
to
go?
be about a yard or so short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
should I go?
All right, here we go. The field goal unit staying on the sideline here at OT. They're going for it on 4th.
Mike spoke. Man, I got you.
Now a fake on the give.
There we go. Game time. Good game, bro. Yes, sir. Good game, bro. Oh! Who that said they gonna beat them?
I got some overtime. Whipped cream on top.
Look at you.
Let's go.
This whole thing palatable.
All my fans, thank you for watching.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime.
Is this supposed to rain out here today?
The dramatic ending to finish things off as well.
Oh, really?
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
I'll take some of that.
This has been a presentation
you heating
of
that
the
dinner up already?
NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
I got one. Nah. That's funny.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, man, not another one of these goal line people, bro. God.
Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, alert three. Hey, switch gears. Check. Back.
Stupid jump, bro.
Check.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Miller. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
It's all good. Let it cool off.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Watson. Finding Fells complete.
Not at all.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. On the stop, Stephon Anthony with a tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now it's Miller. Lamar Miller, 20. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 60 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let them know
shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete.
I forgot Breeze don't play. Do Breeze. Non-mobile. Can't do that.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Bridgewater. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Bridgewater. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Complete. Smith has it. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing is Bridgewater. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Like, come on.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Watson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Bryan Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
No. Check 52.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Watch out. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. This is complete to Michael Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this is Cook with a grab. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
What's good on the extra point? So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 78 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Bridgewater. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. This quarterback now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Washington now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
Great time, man.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. To throw again on second down, Bridgewater. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Bridgewater on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Check, check. Lefty.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. He's got Smith here. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Switch. Check 3. 36. You got that. You got that right there.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before he turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create
feedback
some space in the run
corner
game?
That's going to be talking about that woman again.
Be ready.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
They're right. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Chance 31.
From the 50, it's Watson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4.
Check 31, check 31. 41's the mark, 41's the mark. Check 41.
Bridgewater now. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
A first down carry now for Miller. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Watch alert! Watch the screen! Alert! Watch twist! Watch twist! Watch twist!
A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This is Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He gets it complete to Harris. Unable to corral him, he fights through. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
We won it. Come to my work. He's coming. He's coming. Double up. Pick it up. Hey, alert 3. 41.
Here's Bridgewater. Throw left side complete. It's Harris. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater finding Harris over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harris. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
That's got to be a Jim. 40 wants the mic. 40 wants the mic. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
He's back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
I'm scared.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Kenny Stills, incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Alert, alert.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Watson. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So with just a second to play, we'd have to see something crazy here for them to have a chance. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and they were booed.